Hello, it's Chrisanne, and I'm coming at you from Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. And we are going to be talking about the predictions for the week of March 28th to April 3rd, 2021. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. So these are the ways you can get in touch with me. Need be, check out my website, elementalenерgieswithchrisanne.com. That's how you can get private one-on-one readings with me. Everything is happening through distance means right now. I'm doing contactless pickup as well as shipping within the United States for my website. So check all that out. All right, let's get down to the predictions for the week. So we're going to be utilizing two decks. You know, I always like to use my Mystic Art Medicine Oracle deck. That's my favorite Oracle deck. And then the other deck that we're going to be using is Daily Crystal Inspiration by Heather Askinois. And I just did a review of this deck on my Facebook page, which is simply called Elemental Energies with Chrisanne. So every Sunday night, I do deck reviews and some free mini readings as well on my Facebook page. So if you're not on my Facebook page, please do and look for the logo that I created, and that's how you'll know you're in the proper place. So because we did a deck review over there of this deck, we did an unboxing actually of this deck. This is the one that's going to be my secondary deck for this reading here on my YouTube channel. So let's get started. I always like to start with my Mystic Art Medicine cards, and then we're going to pull some additional inspiration from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. These are not going to be deck reviews. It's simply going to be a reading of the energy that's going to be coming up for the week, and then we're going to be talking about some crystals that will be good for us to utilize this week as well. So let's get started with this one first. And I'm going to shuffle off camera because there's not a lot of space right here in order for me to shuffle there. And I don't like my hands coming at you in 3D. Okay, so when I'm done my shuffling, I like to tap my cards 3 times. That's kind of clearing of my cards. So let's start pulling some cards for the energy of this week. Oh, this week we're going to have some really cool energy. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so I must be clearing some energy. Lots of things coming at us. Okay, let's talk about these that we have here in front of us. Let me put them in order so I can talk about them. There we go. Okay, so the first one that we have is the meditation card. So this week is all going to be going in, being introspective, going in and communicating with your higher self. When we communicate with our higher selves, it gives us a different perspective, not just for ourself and our soul intention, but what other people, other souls that we're related with, what their intentions are for us, with us, etc. So when we go into that meditative state, it also helps us to be much more connected with nature, connected with the planet, connected with the universe, and connecting with the grounding energies there as well, and getting our messages and trusting our messages that way. Sisters Healing. When Sisters Healing card comes up, this is a fantastic card. So this has multiple meanings. It's talking about connecting with the water. This card, the meditative card, was talking about connecting with the land. This is talking about connecting with the water. And as we do that, we can also connect with the females within our life, or those with female energy. All of us have male and female energy within us, that dichotomy of both combined. I just happen to be more male energy within a female body, and there's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of men that are more female energy or male energy. It doesn't matter what the shell is, it matters what your energy is. So connecting with that feminine energy, or those who identify as women, in our lives and connecting with those souls who can help us get to that next higher level. Remember, I was saying within that meditative state, connecting with those that our soul is connected with. That's these guys, because they can help us within that healing of getting to the next level. But it's all about our perception. And don't forget to perceive yourself among the mix of wonderful things that are happening around us. A lot of times we forget to include ourselves in the mix of recognizing how wonderful that we are and how unique we are, and to be part of some of the healing that we can help reciprocate with those around us. Use your intention, use your voice, use all of that. And do not forget to include the children within our lives. This card has dual meaning. It talks about understanding our children and knowing that they, frankly, are much smarter than a lot of adults give them credit to be. But this card also is connect with your inner child as well. So there's, yeah, that dual meaning. Give the children wings in order to recognize who they are, but give your inner child wings to set them free if there has been some things, maybe some trauma or things that need to be worked past. And in this case, it is all about rebirthing that inner child to move past some trauma that may have happened. If many times there isn't trauma, frankly, and to rebirth is also meaning to embrace that next part of your life. Who are you in that second or third part of your life within this incarnation? Embrace what you are passionate about. And this week is going to be about recognizing what are we passionate about so we can have some healing. We've got quite a few healing cards here. Recognizing those tools that we have within us, recognizing that the children have it, recognizing that our inner child has it. And as we embrace that, and the women around us, we can have those healing tools that we need to move forward, not just to heal ourselves, but to be that ripple effect, to heal others as well. This is going to be a fantastic week of psychic breakthroughs, downloads that are going to be happening. When this comes up, the energy is going to be strong. The energy is going to be intense as we regain who we are. This week is all about embracing some of the soul's purpose on why we are here. This is going to be a heavy duty week. Last week was heavy duty too. Don't get me wrong. We talked about some of the psychic stuff that was going to be coming in last week. And let me tell you, it did in a big way. This week, it's going to be even more intense. Today is the full moon. Super intense with that really special full moon that's going on. So make sure you're doing your clearing of your cards, your pendulums, your runes. Make sure you're making your moon water. Do all those clearings with your crystals, etc. We need to embrace who we are, to have these wonderful, wonderful downloads that are going to be coming in, and recognizing our healing tools that we have around us, within us, etc. And as I'm doing these readings, I'm always getting information of the stones that we need to work with for this week. So they're already telling me a couple that we need to work with. And of course, we're using a crystal deck. So let's go, because I know there's a couple stones that they're telling me to work with that aren't within this deck. So let's pull a couple here. Okay, so we have, I'm going to go in opposite order. We have lapis, which is all about finding your voice, making a decision, making it happen. This is about finding your voice and being able to be truthful to yourself about what it is that you need. When you are having those breakthroughs and that rebirth, to have your voice is just as important. Tourmalated quartz is another stone that has come up. Get out of your own way. Allow those breakthroughs to come in. Don't poo-poo yourself. Don't think, oh, that's not what's happening. No, allow those breakthroughs to come in, because if you put up a block, you're doing yourself a disservice and potentially many others a disservice, because think of what the messages are that you could be missing. And then unikite. Unikite, in this case, is all about living in the now. Embrace it. Put your whole heart into living in the moment, embracing what's going on around you with these breakthroughs and this meditation and these great healings that are going to be coming in. So if you have these three stones, both or all three of these are great to carry on your left hand side in your left hand pocket. Lapis, tourmalated quartz, and unikite. Unikite is a heart stone as well. Lapis is also a throat stone, throat chakra stone, as well as it can be a third eye stone. Tourmalated quartz can be very grounding as well as opening up your crown chakra. It is both. Now, the stones that are coming to me that we need to work with for this week is herkimer diamond. Herkimer diamond is a great stone to open up our crown chakra and open up our third eye so that we can receive those messages that are going to be coming in, so we can have those breakthroughs. This is such a beautiful herkimer. I've had this herkimer for years and years and years. And I absolutely love this herkimer. It's loaded with rainbows. So feel the energy in that herkimer. So herkimer can be a very psychic stone. Herkimer diamonds are only mined in Herkimer, New York. There are other stones that they're calling herkimer, but it's like a herkimer shape. That's not a true herkimer. Only Herkimer diamonds are only mined in Herkimer, New York. So herkimer is one of the stones, and this one is a multifaceted kind of twin flame plus herkimer diamond. I tend to collect twin flame stones, and this one's just loaded with rainbows. This one's just amazing. So if you don't have a herkimer diamond, re-watch this video to embrace this energy of this particular herkimer. So if you do have a herkimer, herkimers are great this week on the left-hand side to bring in some of that higher vibration energy. The other stone that we're going to go with for this week is lepidolite. I think we did lepidolite last week as well, if I recall correctly. Lepidolite has a very high lithium content, which is something that can help keep us calm. So we're not sort of freaking out over some of the breakthroughs and some of the downloads. So lepidolite is one of the very few natural purple stones. It is also mined in Maine. I'm coming at you from Maine right now. And this particular one is not from Maine, but lepidolite is also mined in Maine. You know, the other stone that we need to work with this week is selenite. Selenite is a great stone on keeping us clear, keeping our energy, keeping our space clear. And if we stay clear, then we can allow some of that energy to come in for us. Okay, so actually, we're going to go with these. You know what? We're also going to go with a rose quartz. Let me see if I can grab my rose quartz. It's always hopping all over the place, my little rose quartz. I have like 50 million of them, but they always still pop all over the place. Rose quartz is such your basic stone of love, but it's great to have that self-love coming in as well. And that's very, very important. So, you know, I don't want to have super intense stones to scare you from receiving your downloads, but I think this is a great combination in conjunction with the lapis, tourmalated quartz, and the unikite. We have the lepidolite, we have we have the herkimer, we have the rose quartz, and we have the selenite. So this is keeping us clear. Oh, you know what? I think we're also going to add, we're going to chuck in a natural citrine. Citrine is a fantastic stone for manifesting. And when we are manifesting our highest and best good, this is another natural citrine. So make sure they're natural and not heat treated amethyst, which makes it that like, let me see if I can grab mine, that like orangey color is not, I'm making a lot of noise, sorry. I don't have the stones ready because the information comes to me while I'm doing the readings. But natural citrine is a very different color than what a lot of stores sell as citrine. It's almost like this orange color. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to grab mine. Of course, now that I now that I want to grab it. That's all right. This is what natural citrine looks like. This is what natural citrine looks like. It doesn't look like that heat treated orange stuff. I won't say the words I want. So those are the stones that we're going to go with. So lots of downloads coming in this week, lots of energy that's going to be coming in this week. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to be able to handle it. We're going to be able to deal with it. We're going to be able to love it because this is what's going to be within our highest and best good and the highest and best good of those around us. So be able to embrace all of it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. And it's really going to be an honor to be able to receive a lot of this energy. I hope you have a fantastic week. Be free.